Okay, Zach, it's your turn. I just have a couple things that I wanted to show you just in case you're wondering what some of the terminology is. So on one of the workouts, I have you doing some weighted squats. So you can either use the squat rack, you know how they have the bar. So you would just be right under that bar. And what I want you to think is your legs are hip width apart, your toes are forward, and you're going to sit your booty back. Keeping that bar, of course, below the neck, keeping your chin up. So you want to get as low as you can, and you want to complete that whole range of motion push up. And you're going to get as many as you can in that time slot, so I don't want you to go too slow. So if you're using weights, hand weights, you can be here as well, or if you want to bring them to the ground. What I want you to do is just do good ones. Push through the heel. Make sure you're pushing, using those glutes. All right, concentration curl. So you're going to be on your workout. Actually, you're not going to be in a squat position. I have you sitting on a bench. So what you're going to do is you're going to be here. You're going to bring your arms out front, just like this, lean forward, and concentrate on the biceps. You might have a preacher curl bench there. That would be fine too. Just kind of go with the weight that I gave you. Make sure you go all the way down and all the way up, and don't just lean over, keep your chin up. So that's your concentration curl. Alternating heavy curls. So I told Stephanie this, I don't want you to just flick them. I want you to go nice and strong. I kind of put myself in this position in a 45 degree because I feel like I have good position to engage my glutes and my core. And like I said, I like to go to the beat to that music because I know I'm going to keep up with it. So I want, these are hammer curls, concentrating heavy hammer curls. So with your shoulders, I was not sure if you could do dips, but I'm going to show you what I'm thinking about for the dips. I'll show you front and back so you have a little bit of an idea. So you're going to sit on the bench. Doesn't matter if it's high or low. Your hands are right next to those hips. Fingertips will be down. You're going to walk yourself out. You're going to lead with your elbows. So you're going to lead with your elbows so your butt can dip down on and up. Okay? So I'm just going to kind of swing around here so you can see what it looks like from here. So I'm bending at the elbows and I'm dipping my butt to the ground and coming back up. So I'm not eating with my butt, lead with the elbows. Now, if that's too much on your shoulders, I'm going to kind of show you from this angle as well. If that's too much on your shoulders, what you can do, you can try putting your fingertips out to the side and dipping that way. That's another modification. You're still leading with the elbows. Now, if that's too much, I know the body weight can wreak havoc. I don't want you to injure your shoulders. So instead, we're going to do kickbacks. So what I want you to do, arms are up. Keep them in this position. You're going to push back and up. So if you look at my upper arm, it's not really moving. It's staying stationary. So we don't want to do this. We really want to concentrate on those triceps, okay? So that would be in place of the dips. Now alternating lunges, I think I have you either on like a max rack or a Smith machine or a squat machine. So you have that heavy bar right here. You're holding onto it and you're going to lunge back. Just like that. So try not to lean forward, keep it up tall, and I want you to get as many in as you can. Now, if you want, you can get rid of all 30 on one side and just tax that leg out, and then go back and do the other side. All right, side lateral raises. Now I want you to be mindful of your shoulder as always. So we're going to top delt here. So I always want your weight at the side, not forward. If you go forward, it's going to take a little bit of the weight off that muscle. So you're going to go right, left. So as you notice, I'm going down nice and slow. It's that push. This is a push-pull, believe it or not, because you're pushing and pulling. We're resisting against gravity, both ways. Now, if you have easy enough weights and you can do them both together, that's great. So I want you to keep them to the side. So if you bring them more out front, you'll notice it's not as much much weight on that deltoid. So those are some lateral raises. Now standing flat. So you're gonna be in this position, your butt sitting back, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna do fly. So you're gonna bring your elbows up. It's a delt fly. So all the weight is on that upper shoulder. If that gets too tough, just do a regular fly. So your arms stay rounded out with a regular fly. A delt fly, the elbows come up. So you can alternate those if these get too much for your shoulder, or drop down the weight. That's a standing fly. All right, so now, so we have a decline bench. I'm sure you know what that is. You can have this bench here. I'm just gonna decline it really quick. So I said decline crunches. So just make sure you're using a decline bench at the gym, because as you can see, this would be a hazard. But I'm used to these hazards, so I'm just gonna do it. So I'm gonna be at the end, just right here. This isn't gonna work. So just pretend I'm on this, because I know that I'll teeter-totter. Pretend I'm at the decline bench. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna tap down and up on that bench. Now it might be too tough for you, so you might just go halfway down, all the way up. But keep your chin up, don't do this. Don't round your back, keep it tough. So what you really wanna do is just focus on those abs, okay? So that is the decline bench. And let me see, I think that's it. I do wanna show you this one. This is the side bends. So what you want to think of is bringing that weight down by the heel, and your chest comes to that knee. So what I want you to think about when you're doing that is your obliques doing all that work with the side bend and the weights. So if you see a side bend for core, that's what it is. All right? And I don't think I gave you a Russian twist, but just in case I did, your Russian twist is here, holding end to end that weight and circling around your core halfway, bringing the elbow behind you, your chin is up, your tummy's tight. So you want to keep going fluidly and move it around. So just be sure that every time you get an exercise done, go to the next one. And I know it's going to be tough for you because you're at a gym and you're going to want to wipe down stuff, put stuff away. So do the best you can to get from one place to the other.